Alright, welcome back to some reduction of the Kaiser. Kaiser reduction. Yeah, last time we built up the Empire of Brazil. Get that imperial coronation. We're gonna get the people flowing, the power moving, the infantry equipment designing. So yeah, we're gonna be focusing on some stuff over here to get rid of some of the bad things. This, so we're gonna do one nation in the chaos. Couple of power, rise of the parliaments and all that. All that good, that sorry. Not that good. Anyway. So yeah, the organic empire is going to be rising pretty soon. On the objections. Marshal Cadin Rodin. Little mixed blood force in June 2nd, but always a staunch Republican. He won an administration before the election and he brought back civil elections recently. He used power to possibly return of the monarchy and publicly condemn that government. All man, all not politically connected, he's very well regarded by the public, especially in the military. To retaliation must be measured carefully. We'll take some kind of action. I'll take a soft approach for now. We shall see exactly. I know. Maybe I'm gonna mess this up. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Meantime, we're trying to build our forces over here. See, the equipment is being prepared, the lands are being there. That is doing too good. I might actually just. Once I do that, I'm gonna begin. Try to CSN. And once we get this shit going. Imagine that actually. When we're definitely gonna be trying to get the industry going, people moving, all that. The logistics, that was nice. And the basic restoration. As we endeavor towards restoring the market, the institution, and the empire as a whole, the first people must be recognized. Restoration is the legal basis. The will of the people brought the AIB into power, and the army has still no mandate for the master to oppose his imperial majesty in 1889. We are simply right or wrong and should never happen. However, such a matter is easier said than done. Republican lies were spread far wide. Our loyalists hunted down and our legacy tarnished. The quest to bring Brazil back to glory begins now. Proceed, no matter the cost. Indeed. The cause is just. I know what they say. See. See. See, let's just stop our equipment deficit for a bit. Do some more infantry equipment. This thing should be selling itself out. Coming from Middle Africa. Okay, that goes a tad bit better. So still it's possible for it to collapse. So it was entirely possible. So look at that with great interest. For now, I don't know actually how to say it. How interesting. This is actually do that. Sorry, that man. Let's see the States. Probably gonna beat his ass. Yeah, I definitely would like to do like the spiritualist. The whole fucking thing is wild. Like a red flood. Don't know when that update for No Step Back's gonna come out. The whole thing's been kind of weird, kind of dodgy. But I hope what's the best spot? I think I'm moving decently enough. It'll take quite a while, but hopefully we'll get that good shit going. I'd like to do some red flood stuff again, but I'm not gonna go back to the previous patch. I'm just gonna think what I got over here. I played far too many games with low strap backs. That is kind of weird to do without it. Maintenance.
Sì, claro.
Soon. Sorry, right there, Jan. A wee bit tired. A wee bit tired. Of course, I made some expansions. Hopefully I can't see Eurasia. I haven't seen Eurasia in like forever. It's been like ages. Feels like an update to them actually. So hopefully Eurasia pops up. That'll be cool.
Sim, eu vou fazer.
See, I think we're doing quite good on our stuff. We just need to get a stockpile of weaponry before we get the main troops coming out here again. There's some trains over here. Put some trains there. Trains everywhere. Sorry. Manufacturer, look at that. So you step back toward absolute monarchy in Siam. Imperial coronation. Being a fine preparation to restore the empire, some within our ranks still support the claim. A Petropas branch over the Vasilla line, led by Don Henrique Dom Castal, has made his rival claim to the throne apparent. Despite father's renunciation set out over 3 decades ago, both sides hold a convincing argument over who should become the emperor, but both also has to say. Henrique, I guess Let's get Henrique. Pedro the Third. I remember you. Let's see. Let's do one nation. Just looking at this thing over here. The pedantic idea of the separation of church from temporal power is nothing but proto-syndicalist drivel. Church is at the heart soul of our nation. From its attempt to these dark times, we must leave it outside the Reconstruction Party with short-sightedness. And leave it outside the Reconstruction Party with short-sightedness. Short-sighted at best, socialist at worst. We got Pedro the Third over here. Good shit. Born in exile in 1909. His Imperial Highness Pedro de Atila Henrique. Finally has been nailed. The collapse around for a man, no shit. Broke into war all the time. I don't know. Anyway, Pedro. His Imperial Highness Pedro de Alcácer Henrique Astolfo Felipe Maria Gestal, Miguel Gabriel Rafael Gonzaga de Orleans, and Brenican il Bourbon is the grandson of Princess Isabel El Pedro II. God damn. This boy. Boy's fucking. What's that fucking. Fernando over here, fucking TNR. I've never seen that fucking name. It's fucking funny. Two long ass names. Anyway. The greatest and last emperor Brazo has childhood at Castle du Air and the Pure family's exile. He wasn't able to set foot in Brazo until the decree banishment of the Republic was revoked in the 1920s, even though he was deferred for serving the armed forces in 1925, having come to live permanently in Brazo after the Civil War. With conviction that personally, more than ever, that a monarchy was needed by people, he immediately started articulating politically towards his restoration, and his scheme has finally come to fruition. He has been crowned Pedro III of Brazil. He had been prepared all his life, from childhood tutors to lessons in adults, and stationed he considered his birthright, but few could prepare a man for the tumultuous times his black money shattered the economic sector of the world. While he certainly thankful for the assistance the integralist movement in restoring him, his views toward the more radical wings of the party not as positive as one could think, as they are extremely reluctant crash with the milder ones. With the integralism. I'm gonna read some of that. Integralism of that. Integralism is a relatively young ideology in Brazil, imported mostly by Portuguese immigrants after the War of 27. A highly reactionary nationalistic ideology, its Brazilian form is quite particular, for it branches that the character of the nation is both Catholic and radically diverse. As such, faith and unity are Brazil's strength. It abhors democracy and principle, seen as weak, and republic is the reason Brazil falls from grace. While not openly monarchical go, at first, few doubt this aspect of their belief, considering that the constant anti-republican rhetoric spouted by the propaganda newspapers. The IIB is by far the most important integralist movement. It is quite homogeneous in nature. It's quite homogeneous in nature, with especially a large portion of electorate being of color, even some revolutionary Republicans among its ranks. More of its coalition inspired by Europe's political events, feudal restoration of empires are the only way to stop political greatness. Building European power. I got the red hitman. Mother Lady Apacada. Our Lady of Apacida, I don't remember. Despite being a massively popular saint patron of Brazil, lacks a proper place to honor in our nation. For the Republic, only themselves are worthy of worship. We must ensure that Our Lady is honored. What the grandest cathedral to do? Oh yeah. I did actual integralism. Batavia. Integralism. Integralism is an attempt to create a society in which the nation is fully united in organic, integral, and non-combative collaboration as a whole. While the specifics differ from movement to movement, broadly speaking, the integral impulsion for the total end of church and state separation, the restoration and empowerment of a monarch, the interclass struggle, and the decentralization of the state into an organic system, which each aspect of the state shall function as an independent but cooperative organ working in unison with its counterparts. Equally egalitarian in some regard, despite the national extent, integralism and its derivatives are a group of Christian-dominated political ideologies. Indeed. It's very interesting ideology. In the chaos. Heal the chaos. Oh, there's another thing. See some of that actually. A civil war deals much more serious wound than those in bodies and buildings. It's the idea that a person beside you might be an enemy. The division and chaos caused by a so-called democratic process. All evils that will not be allowed to fester. All evil that will not be allowed to fester in the Empire of Brazil. Was that Chilean War? Let's see. The Eurasian bloc. Who? Let's get decisive doctrine. In this kit, this white conscious. Let's get some psychology. Let's try to focus who you're doing right now. We can deploy them all.
Sì, claro.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till we get some more of a stockpile going before we get the troops moving. We should reform readers haven't seen this in forever. The new government of Russia, led by historian and linguist Prince Nikolai Trubetskoy, has finally achieved their main goal, creating the Union of Eurasian Republics, and uttering culturalism promoted by the government. Yet the origin of Russian statehood lies in Asia, brought to Moscow by the Mongol Empire of Genghis Khan. While Eurasians are focused more on international cooperation and expansion in Asia, they are still big threats to the European country. This is something new, indeed. Like that Eurasianism, boy. That's Eurasianist, left Eurasianist, National Maximus. Yeah, I think it's got changed actually. Yeah, I definitely gonna have to do a playthrough on Eurasia one day. So we're gonna wait till we get a decent stockpile going up here for our guns. Guns, boy. No, we don't have the PP for that, of course. What the fuck are you doing, Paraguay? That's weird. Weird. Something weird, Paraguay. Prince visit the Kingdom of Canada. Prince Antonio Gustavo. Fucking. Bragg is the last living son of Empress Isabel has been sent to visit the Entente powers and foster goodwill toward the Empire. God damn it. He fought himself in the Valkyrie for the Royal Air Force of Britain and thus has many friends in Canada who would be delighted to see him meet him again. She'll be right along with bound to be said to the prince's contacts in the country. Oh, it wasn't too cold in there. Yeah. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna be that cold. Let me just fine, amigo. Oh, the toad's cool. That's not embarrassing. Yep. Definitely would like to do Fontes. Autocratic socialism. That's indeed union. Yeah, I forget that you got syndicalists. He got assassinated. Interesting to see how that works for Japan. There, yes, he hit his brother. And let's do the corporate power. We wasn't sure that men of progress have tools to continue industrializing our rich nation, and of course with them to achieve economic prosperity. Hell yeah. It's definitely us. Fix our industry issue. I guess I get some dark guys going. Yeah, that should be fine. Some of this, just in case. Every time we're gonna be starting them cooperates. They're making this thing pretty fucking powerful. Yeah, let's see if get guns. Starting to get a surplus going. So once we do this, I'm gonna be doing Leads of War. CSN. Some of that shit. Get some war experience, you know, get the troops moving, the power flowing. The empire moving. Ugh. We made a king of France. Prince Antonio Gaston Brazil's last living son, Empress Isabel, now it's to visit the French government, sorry. Currently exiled in Algiers, being descended of Bourbon royalty, is denied the right to fight for France. He's adopted Pope in the Valkyrie and joined the British forces in that conflict until its bitter end. While trip is going to be just a little sightseeing, means to marry the Bourbon family, the matter is being well documented in papers locally. Hope it wasn't too hot there. If I'm too hot, they're too cold. There's also integral this as well, so should all be doing quite well. Got the king over here. Would there be integrals? I think you can get integralism. Over here, if you get counter-cooed by the fucking, doing monthly padding, get counter-cooed. By either Lawrence, the fucking New Brins. You get to return to the exiles. We also got the legionary stuff. Anyway, check this quick. Oh man. Oh man. Actually, get advisory parliament. Get some little extra PP. Parliament now is a simple advisory wall, and the watermark's fine. Absolutely. This wave was always meant to be. Yeah, might as well get at least some more PP. Gotta keep that PP big. Look at that. So you got plenty of that good shit. Yeah, we got some stockpile for all this. Oh, at least for a time.
Sim, eu vou fazer.
For a time. I'm probably gonna start training these after they become fully pimped out. After they become fully pimped out. Right now. That guy is dead. Invade the Portuguese Empire. Prince Antonio Gustavo, the last name, yeah. Heads to the foundation of Vitor Portugal, the old homeland. It's too how his monarchy recently restored. Finally give the agents of the prince a proper welcome to the men deserve. A grandiose affair. That's from the Mozambique Bush War, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're quite a while for that. Come on, let's talk Lady of Seafarers. Yeah. Lady of Seafarers is not only one of the most popular and venerated saints of Brazil, but also worshipped by African Brazilians in the Umoja. The Queen of the Waters is a Ruby legend. Pagan and Christian faithful being worshipped every year on February 2nd to honor her. However, she lacks a monument to a faithful worthy of her might. He was ensure that the ladies honored, like the Grand Cathedral will do. I'll get us good stability. See what we're doing. Get some pee. Gotta make that pee big, you know. You never know when you need big pee or small pee. You gotta be adaptable, you know. Provides adapt and overcome. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely gonna be cranking this shit out. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, meanwhile, we're getting wars all over the continent. Yeah, the Americas will be continental conflicts all over the place. Hopefully, we'll be able to take advantage of some of these. Let's get that up, actually. What's occasion in that? Just fundamentalism. Huh. Soft approach. Yeah, start getting some of these support companies going.
Sim, eu vou fazer.
Support companies gonna be going. Actually, it'll be in the episode a bit early with the advisory department completed. Olha Portugal. Deu a ton. Anyway, I'm gonna be in the episode over here. Next time, we're gonna be focusing on the needs of war. Trying to get some of this more interesting stuff out of here. So until I see you guys later. Bye.